Hello, we're the huge movie fanatics here to review Amadeus. And the whole reason we're doing this review is because something that Matt said back in March 18th of this year, 2013, in our Star Trek Insurrection review. Let's have a look at what Matt said. I like F. Murray and Amadeus. F. Murray. Let me try to say this. I like
F. Murray.
I like F. Murray and Amadeus. I mean, I don't know.
I don't like Amadeus. For the record.
Wow. Well.
I'm just stating that now. I think that may be the worst movie to win Best Picture at the Academy Award. Just say it. Like, even worse than Gladiator, worse.
Anyway, I will try to pretend I never heard that. Where was I? Oh yeah, I didn't really like the, I can't think now.
I was just like hitting him with a bat.
Yeah, speaking of which, give me one. So, it was that statement that prompted me to write this review, this title down on our little piece of paper of a review list. So I'm going to hand it off to you, Mr. Worst Picture to win an Oscar. Let's hear why you think that.
Well, quite simply, the movie is pretty terrible. This is, I don't know, this is like absolute crap for me. I'm going to give the movie I'll give it a half a star. I like the antagonist, the bad guy in the movie. I can't remember what his name is. Who's the bad guy? The
guy who plays him, or the
actor who plays him?
Yeah, it's F. Murray Abraham. We were talking about Star Trek Insurrection.
That's what it was. I like him, and he was fine in the movie. Everything else is just bad. I don't like how it's shot. I don't like the music particularly.
You don't like the Mozart music?
Not so much. There's a better movie that in a similar vein called Immortal Beloved, starring Gary Oldman.
Well,
that came out in '95.
I haven't seen it. I can't comment.
Far better movie, dear Christ. It's not involving the same. He was playing Beethoven, if memory serves. But anyway, I don't like Mozart, and his character was irritating as fucking shit. And I know that's the point, but watching an irritating person for 2.5 hours is nothing more than irritating. And I don't think he's particularly well acted. He's acting over the top, but it just looks like somebody who's hamming it up on screen. And like he makes William Shatner look like a subtle actor. And oh god, it's balls. And I don't like the production design. I know it's relatively accurate to how they looked in the day. Nothing works for me, and oh god. So I'll give the movie a half star. We'll pass it off to you, who I'm assuming quite likes this movie.
Well, I was fortunate enough to have been introduced to this when I was a kid. When I don't know how old I was, 9 or 10 or something like that. And Amadeus, the movie Amadeus, is credited along with 2001 as being, for me, one of the movies that really got me into classical music. I have to disagree. I think the Mozart music in the movie is good music.
Yeah, I don't think Mozart is necessarily bad. It's just in the movie that nothing about the context of the movie, everything just rubbed me the wrong way, and I've seen it multiple times because everybody loves it. So, but keep going. You like the music.
So this movie, along with the Blue Danube, obviously in 2001, is as a young kid, what introduced me to classical music. In my opinion, has always pretty much been since that the best music, in my opinion, is classical music. I mean, I listen to punk rock and shit because it goes better in the car, and you know, you kind of have to listen to something contemporary to relate at all to people. I mean, it's almost like a handicap to not, which is kind of why I fucking found that niche. I mean, I like the niche of punk rock, but I made an effort to, when I was like in my early 20s, I gotta fucking find something that people listen to. Otherwise, I can't relate to people as it is anyway. But surely not if I only listen to classical music. So, to make a long story short, that's a little of my history. But I think classical music is the best, or at least the best music that I've heard. And obviously it's showcased amazingly in this movie, and this is just for me an obvious 4-star movie.
and like your opinion is shared by many. You know, I'm in the minority here.
Which is you know, fine. I mean, everything is about opinion. The movie is neither good or bad. It exists, and people either like it or don't. And he would argue that it's bad, but in reality, he just doesn't like it. I mean, this movie introduced me to not only classical music, but I think it was one of the first movies that I can remember being conscious of breasts. I'm a breast man, and whatever her name is,
I can't remember.
she was in Funhouse before this. I can't remember what her name is. It's something like Elizabeth Berridge or Berridge or something like that. I mean, this, you know, her breasts, like in the cleavage, you know, that in the dress, you know, the cleavage. It's just like never ending. Even I just watched it again after that famous Star Trek Insurrection review, and I was like, wow, no wonder why I was, you know, I mean, this is like a, you know, so as a 9 or 10-year-old boy, I mean, it was like, oh, what are those? I was even in a school class, like right around that time, and I drew Mozart, and then his dad in that black. If I could find the picture, I'll put it up, but I probably can't find the picture in time. I'll try my hardest. If I can, it'll be up here now, and if I can't, you're looking at me. But I drew Mozart, his dad, and his wife. And his wife, I drew this big old cleavage, and this bitch fucking teacher said, what's that there? So the picture exists now with, like, the remnants of pencil cleavage erased. That bitch made me erase the goddamn cleavage. I'm a fucking artist, man. But to make a long story short, Amadeus is absolutely fantastic, and I don't, you know, whether, you know, I'm not too sure that this account of Mozart's death is, I don't really know anything about how it really happened, but it seems a little contrived, and it's probably not how it happened. I never looked into how it actually happened. Do you know anything about? There's
speculation as to how he died.
I mean, you're really not going to know anyway.
This is as close to it as like JFK probably was to the JFK assassination.
Right. It works for the movie is basically what it boils down to. The drama of, you know, Salieri just working in the death works for the movie, and I thought, I have to disagree. I think Tom Hulse, if that's how you say his name, did a great job at the end of the movie when he's in the bed and he's sick. I mean, he's really great there, and you probably...
Well, like every kid can act sick. Everybody has learned how to act sick.
Act sick.
Well, you have to give yourself...
Give yourself that.
That was pretty much the, like, extent of his thing. He's like,
buddy, he's doing this great performance where he's... I'm not going to fucking argue with you. I'm just going to kick your ass when I press stop on the camera. Is that all you have to say?
Like, any child has learned how to act sick to get out of school, basically. Like, so, that doesn't
Alright, maybe you should
too
shut up. 4 stars, Amadeus is a great movie, one of the first kind of great movies that I saw when I was a kid. Great music and great cleavage. I don't know where she is now. She seemed to disappear like after Amadeus.
I feel like I've seen her in other things.
You probably have, yeah. But great cleavage in this movie. But that's not, I mean, there's other great things about it. Thanks for watching.